Hello, students. How are you all? Welcome in our next session. And today we will study chapter number 8. And the name of this chapter is Water. In this chapter, we will study the given objectives, and that are sources of water and its importance, water as an universal solvent, solution, suspension, colloids, water of crystallization, properties of water, hard water and soft water. So let's start the chapter. You know that water is a colorless, odorless, tasteless, transparent chemical substance. That means water have neither any odor nor any taste and nor any color, and it is transparent in nature. Okay, it is neutral in nature. Water is neutral in nature. It is found in rivers, lakes, oceans, ponds on the earth, and it is made up of two things. Water is made up of only two types of atoms. First one is hydrogen and second is oxygen. Two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen makes the water. Here it is two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. They form the water. So chemical formula of water is H2O. Okay, it is an important liquid that plays an essential role in life, and about 70% of the earth's surface, it is more than 70% of earth's surface is made up of water. Okay, and about 97% of water which is found on the earth, that we cannot use in drinking purpose. Why? Because this 97% of water is salt water. Okay, now rest of 3%, 2% of the water on earth is glacier ice, and another less than 1% of the water on earth is fresh water. We use this fresh water for many purpose. Okay, now the second topic is states of water, that in which states water is found there. So state of water, water can exist in all three states. You know all three states which are that are solid, liquid state and gaseous state. So first topic is solid state. Ice is the solid state of water. When water is freezes, you know at which temperature water freezes? That is 0 degree centigrade. At 0 degree centigrade, or it is called the 32 degree Fahrenheit. It is the freezing point of water. That means at 32 degree Fahrenheit or at 0 degree Celsius, water converted into ice. Okay, then second form of water is liquid. It is the form of water with which we are most familiar. Most of the part of the earth's surface is made up with the liquid state of water, and we use this liquid state of water in many applications in our daily life, like in drinking, washing, bathing, cooking, etc. And the third state of water is gaseous state. Water is also found in gaseous state, and that gaseous state is water vapor. Okay, this water vapor is always present around us, but we cannot see it. Why we cannot see it? Because this vapor is found in gaseous state. Okay, now when water boils, it converted into vapor. So what is the boiling point of water? The boiling point of water is 100 degrees centigrade or 100 degrees Celsius. It means at 100 degrees Celsius, water converted into water vapor. Okay, now what is importance of water? Our next topic is importance of water. So you know that there are various importance of water. First one is, yes, water is used for drinking, cooking, washing utensils, washing clothes, cleaning floor, and many other uses. Okay, now the consumption of water by a person depend on his living standards. Okay, it is okay. Now our next thing is, his requirement of water also increases as the standard of a person improves. That means your requirement will be depend on your standard. Okay, now water plays a major role in digestion. In digestion of food, water plays a major role. Now it also maintains the pH balance of body. You know pH? Okay, this pH is balanced through the water in body. Okay, it is very important for biological process that occurs in living being. Now water is most essential for agriculture. You know, in irrigation water is used. Now the making of paper, cloths, medicines, chemicals, bread, biscuits, and many other things in industry, they require a lot of water. Now water is used to generate electricity also. You know, with the help of water, electricity is generated. Okay, now properties of water. So two types of properties are there. First is physical property and second is chemical property. So first we will study about the physical property of water. So water is clear, that means colorless, transparent liquid. It is odorless and tasteless liquid, and ice melts and water freezes at 0 degree centigrade at 1 atmospheric pressure. Okay, the freezing point of water decreases with an increase in pressure. That means where pressure increases, its freezing point will be decreases. Okay, now pure water freezes as 0 degrees centigrade At which temperature pure water freezes? That is 0 degree centigrade at 760 mm of mercury pressure. That is called 1 atmosphere. Okay. Now, presence of impurities. When there will be impurity in water, then lowers the freezing point. If there will be impurity in water, its freezing point will be lower. Okay. That is, water with impurities freezes at temperature, and that temperature will be lower than 0 degree centigrade. For example, you know, sea water freezes about 2 degree centigrade. Why? Because there are impurities of salt. That's why it freezes at 2 degree centigrade. Clear? Now, water boils at 100 degree centigrade at 1 atmospheric pressure. Water boils at 100 degree centigrade at 1 atmospheric pressure, and this boiling point of water gets reduced at higher altitude when you will move at high mountains. That is higher altitude. So at higher mountains, atmospheric pressure is decreases, so their boiling point also decreases. So below the 100 degree centigrade, water will boil when you will be at higher mountains. Okay. Now anomalous expansion of water. Here you will study about the anomalous expansion of water. It is the unique physical property of water. This anomalous expansion of water is unique physical property of water. When you cool the volume of water, it contrasts first. At first, water will contract, but just as other liquids. At first, water will contract just as other liquids, but on cooling, water contracts only up to 4 degrees centigrade. That means maximum density of water you will find at 4 degrees centigrade. This is most important, that at which temperature water carries maximum density, so that temperature is 4 degrees centigrade. Okay. Now, this property of water supports the aquatic flora and fauna. Flora and fauna means plants and animals. Okay. So this property, that water have maximum density at 4 degrees centigrade, it support the aquatic flora and fauna. That means it support the aquatic animals and plants for their survival. Okay. Now, the density of water is 1 gram per cubic centimeter at 4 degrees centigrade. At 4 degrees centigrade, density of water is 1 gram per cubic centimeter, and the density of water increases with increase the temperature. This density will increase with increase the temperature up to 4 degrees centigrade, and when temperature will increase after 4 degrees centigrade, then it will start to decrease. What will start to decrease? That is density. Okay. Now, pure water is bad conductor of heat and electricity. it is a question that why pure water is bad conductor of electricity, because there are absence of ions. That's why this pure water cannot conduct the electricity. But in case of impure water, ions are present, so it can carry the electricity very easily. Okay, that's all for this session, and in our next session we will start to study about the chemical properties of water. Okay, that's all for today.